Untapped, Miami. What's up, you guys? This is Moody Homes of Untapped Miami. We have here Diamos Demerritt, the multi-talented. It's just so much to say about you. Future Commissioner of Opa Locka. We're going to speak that into existence right now.
We're going to speak it.
We're going to speak it.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, tell us about the man behind Diamos.
The man behind Diamos, I mean, it's like an onion. There's so many layers, but
yes,
I'm an educator, a mentor, an artist, an actor, an elder in the church. I mean, there's so much, but most importantly, I'm a husband to my wife, I'm a father to my children, and I'm a man in my community. So
yes, you are. I could attest to that.
Of course.
I could attest to that. Okay, with you being the multi-talented individual that you are, how do you balance it all?
Woo! Listen, I get that question a lot from other artists and actors and things, but one thing I say that's the priority in my life is balance.
Amen.
I can't be too much over here, too much over there, because if I'm over here doing shows and concerts too much, then my family's being neglected.
Very true.
So as a father and a husband, I have to be present in their lives. Mm-hmm. So for me, certain things I just have to say no to, even if it's good money.
Wow,
but you know what?
You're a great man.
It'll pay off in the end because the children appreciate the presence instead of the presents.
I understand.
Right.
You're so intellectual. I love it.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Ever since I've known you, you always had a beautiful and tough spirit, always uplifting others. What life experiences have you had that you would like to discuss that you believe contributed to your very being? Ooh, yes.
I gotta sit up on that one right there, but no, I'm very transparent. I'm like an open book, but I can tell you exactly when it happened. It was July 4th, 2004 at Florida International University in the South Campus while I was serving as the starting running back. And some of my teammates decided to go riding around town doing a couple of robberies in my car.
Yes.
So later that night, I was pulled over by police, and little did I know that all the guns and everything were in my trunk. So,
oh my God.
Yeah. And so once they pulled me over and found everything, I'm looking shocked and stupid in the face like a deer in
headlights. So you was by
like,
yourself in the car?
Yeah, when they pulled me over, yep.
Oh my God.
Yep, and then they arrested me, brought me in. I had an alibi. They said they knew I wasn't involved, but if I wouldn't tell them who was involved, they was going to give me the charges. By me being from the streets thinking I could get off, I didn't tell them. The no snitch rule.
Yeah.
So I was facing 3 life sentences plus 70 years. Mm-hmm.
3 life sentences?
Yep. We only got 1 life. But
yeah, but 3 life sentences.
Right, and I fought that for like a year, man. It was hot, publicized over CNN, ESPN, every news channel was in front of my house for months. It was a humbling experience to see I could go from the mountaintop to bottom low in a split second. So once I got out of that, God be the glory, all charges were dropped. My co-defendant ended up telling the truth a couple of months later. So it made me prioritize my life, man, and get first spiritually correct and then mentally correct. So that's what
you are there. Like your presence and your aura is just beautiful.
It's a journey.
I know. Trust me, it's a journey. Trust me. Okay, let's get into the now.
Oh gosh.
You're running for Opa Locka Commissioner.
It's hard seeing myself on this. I can never get used to this stuff.
Oh my God, like it's amazing. When I first seen that you were running, I was like, oh my God, you would be the perfect candidate. Like no lie. Like being personally around you and seeing how you are, I was just like,
that's an honor.
Like I was just shocked, but in a good way.
True. I can respect
But in a
that.
very good way. Okay, so let's get into that.
Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Let's get there.
I did a little research.
Okay.
Even though I love a little something. I did a little research on your website. And I see you have 4 key points to your campaign. Mm-hmm. That is your plan for the future of Opa Locka. Restoring trust. Mm-hmm. Host action-based discussions. Mm-hmm. To feel safe at home, which is
key and important. Yes, Lord.
And to empower urban programs. Can you give a little detail on each key point and what do they stand for?
Sure, no problem. First, I'm going to take it in order for you. So the first one was restoring trust. I believe in our city that we've had leaders that we can't trust.
Yeah.
The people are very apathetic towards the government because they've been promised so many things, and nothing has ever come to fruition. So a part of my platform, the main priority was getting that trust with the people to let them know, look, you can trust me to be your spokesperson. You can trust me to put the people into politics, and you can trust me to put the people over politics. So just that's key with me because it's a relationship.
Yeah,
it's not a dictatorship.
It's
I'm not telling you what to do. I need your info. I need your counsel. I need to know the history on a lot of things. I don't know everything, so I believe in that relationship. So that trust is very important. The second thing you said was
post-action-based discussion.
See, she on point. See, she did a research.
Yes.
In that, I want to give more towards the young men and the men in the community because if the men and the young men come together, everybody else fall in line. Amen. So the reason the household's in shambles, the reason why so much violence at the parks and all of this going on is because the men have lost their way. They don't know who they are as the young kings and princes. So, amen. Here she go, amen. So hosting events where we could come together and talk about our issues, talk about things going on in the neighborhood. What can we do to get solutions to these problems? So that's the purpose of those discussions, to bring the men together because the women do it.
Yeah.
Y'all vent, y'all cry on each other's shoulder, y'all got book clubs, and the men sitting around here like, all right, man, next football season I'll talk to you. And it's like, come on, man, it's more than
You're right,
so
it's more.
That's what I mean by that. The third one was community safety.
Feel safe at home.
Community safety. We can't depend totally on the police.
No.
There has to be a community effort in policing our own communities. So with that, I would like to bring back Crime Watch with the community in certain sectors of Opa Locka, and also start requesting for more lights because there's so many dark areas.
Exactly.
People getting off late at work. Yeah. Then the temptation to get robbed and all of this stuff is just in the atmosphere. So we could just eliminate that. If you know that, look, somebody's watching you, somebody will say something,
yes,
and you're not gonna get away with it because there's gonna be lights all over the place. So just getting the community involved and stop depending on the police. Because if you call them and the robbery happened, they're not coming to about 30 minutes late. Yeah. So I don't want to depend on them. I want to put the dependence back on us as a community. So that's
I love this so far. Like I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it, like for real.
And last but not least, improving our urban activities. By that, it's for the seniors and the youth, which are most important in Opa Locka, because if you don't tend to the elders, you lose that wisdom, and if you don't tend to the youth, you lose the next generation.
You're right.
So with that, I wanted to bring in innovative ideas that we can do besides football, besides bingo night, besides track, the normal stuff. But I want to bring in nice exposure activities for our youth, being able to take them into the courthouses, being able to bring lawyers in, bring scientists in, and expose them to coding and things that are in technology that we're starting to go into. Just expose them to that. And with our elders, start community gardens.
That would be nice.
Listen, get everybody involved.
Yes.
All the vacant lands.
Your vision is on point. Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead,
how long have, what made you sit down and be like, this is what I want my key points to be?
It's a passion.
Yeah.
The youth, the elders, safety, because I have children.
Yes.
And I want my children to be able to grow up in a community where they're safe.
Amen.
I don't have to be at work and worry about, man, telling you go down this block, what's going to happen. I don't want to have to think about that. Yeah. So all of these things, and trust is a big thing with me. If you're close to me, trust me. If I give you my heart and my trust, you have the same thing with me. Loyalty means a lot for me. So to be able to earn somebody's trust, I know it's not given, but it's earned. Yeah. So it comes from the heart.
You are absolutely right.
Yo, what's going on, world? This is Diamos Demerritt, running for Commissioner of Opa Locka, and I need you to tune in to Untapped Miami. Check out my girl Mooney. Peace.
What gave you the push and the desire to dedicate yourself to want to become the Commissioner of Opa Locka?
That's a great question because I always stood far from politics. I knew about it, knew the ins and outs, but I was like, I'd rather do it in a community way. But by being a teacher at John A. McKinney Christian Academy, we have so many Opa Locka residents that attend our school. And seeing the day-to-day struggles that they was going through in the neighborhood and mentoring them, going back, following them years after they leave my school, I just know it was time for a leader to stand up who was about solutions, who was about the future, and who could give the people vision. And who was better than, Mr. Demerritt. Humbly speaking, but to be honest with you, I believe I prioritize things because I took care of things in my house first.
Yes.
So I'm a leader in my house, so now I can be a leader in the community.
You are. I can second that because whenever you have an event or you always acknowledge your wife and your kids. always acknowledge. And he was like, my family is first. That's what I respect about you.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna give you. I gotta let it be known. He's not.
Not just
telling any lies. Yeah. He's so serious right now. What challenges have you faced? And I know it's a lot. Into your journey to become Opa Locka's future commissioner.
Lord have mercy. That's a good question. But honestly, give me an honest and blood raw answer. Just gaining the trust of the people.
You're right.
Because, like I said, them people are so apathetic toward government, and it's hard to trust people when you've been hurt so much.
Yeah.
It's like a person who's been in a relationship for so long, and they've been dogged, they've been cheated on, they've been lied to, and then you get this good person that come along that you've been praying for.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know what? I don't think I want to open up to you because you're good, but I don't know if you're good for me.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that I've been challenged with. But I've met some great people along the way. But just politics as usual. People rather slam the dirt instead of talk about solutions. So as long as they throwing dirt, like Michelle Obama said, when they go low, I'm gonna go high.
Yeah.
So that's been the biggest challenge for me so far.
Okay. Describe your success team and who has been most supportive.
You already said it. My wife and my children. Listen.
I understand, but I wanted to,
Right.
ask again, just so people can know.
If you followed along this journey with this commissioner campaign, you'll see the initial video was my family and I. So I put that out from the get-go. This is my success story.
Oh, wow.
Went over 10,000 views, I think, in 2 days. I mean, it kind of shocked us.
It was a shock to me. I'm so serious. Like, it was a good shock because, like, we really do need strong, spiritual black men as leaders in our community in Miami.
I mean, when we say success, it's all about the people you surround yourself with. So people like yourself, people like Passion, Roosevelt, Yarnell, Iris, Marco, Maul, Shanteria, Gritman.
And I appreciate all y'all because, like, I shadowed y'all and y'all made me who I am today.
And we continually evolving. So it's like, look, as one go up, we all go up. So we helping each other out in our success.
You're
That's via Untapped Miami.
You're right. Okay. What is the ending result and the ending goal that you have for the future of Opa Locka and its residents to fully trust, the government officials in their city?
Ooh, she is pulling out these questions. I don't know where she got them from.
I got it from here.
This is good interviewing right here. But the overall outcome and vision for Opa Locka would be to restore it. And by that I mean restore the people first. So when you restore that trust and you restore a relationship, then we can start building. So the overall vision would be to revamp totally Opa Locka, make it better to where businesses are attracted to come in. Where we don't have these bootleg businesses coming in with these shady services to our people, but we got nice quality restaurants, quality stores coming in that bring attractions. And next thing you know, we might have a festival in Opa Locka.
For real, Opa Locka may be the next Wynwood.
Exactly.
Yes, I love it.
But even on top of that, when you talk about expanding Opa Locka, you have to bring to the table, even if it's only a consideration, annexation. And annexation is when you begin to expand the territory of the city. And as many people in Miami know, we have a big part of Miami that's unincorporated.
Yeah.
So if we could get that in there, that has to be in the talk. We can expand Opa Locka. Next thing you know, why not have our own mall? Why not have our own grocery store? Why not have all of this good plaza like you have on Biscayne Bay, like Biscayne Boulevard or Wynwood and stuff like that, or even Aventura? Opa Locka has that potential. So
it's a lot of space in Opa Locka.
Vision
Yeah.
is what the ended outcome is. Bringing vision to the city, then you bring vision to the homes, then you get vision in the community. So collective.
God bless you, Demerritt. Okay, this is the last question. Even though you did a great job already.
Oh, Lord, she about to give it to me. Go ahead.
You did a great job already. Why do you feel you are the ideal person that will be a great fit to be Opa Locka's commissioner?
See, normally, I would never even speak on myself. Because I believe that our actions speak louder than our words. And my actions have spoken throughout the past 6, 7, 8 years, even 9 years of me being married. But to answer that question in 3 simple things: 1, you have a leader that's tried, that's been tried and came through the fire, come out of it, and did better with himself. 2, you have a leader who has your heart. So this is somebody who's concerned about you with every decision that's being made, every penny being spent, every policy being passed. You got a person who has your heart. And 3, You got somebody with a vision. Somebody that's not only thinking about now, but somebody that's thinking about the future.
And not only about themselves, but us as a whole.
See, yes. I ain't about to say it. She said it.
Because I felt it coming. I felt it coming.
It was coming. She felt the utterance. There you go. Those would be the three main things I would say that'll make me an ideal candidate for commissioner.
Even, like, besides me knowing you from other ventures,
right.
Like, if I was suggest to meet you, your spirit and your aura self speak without you even saying a word.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, that means so much. She about to make me cry on camera.
Don't cry on camera.
Listen, she know I'm an actor, so I might just even pull one out on you.
Just like.
But I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it back.
Okay. We gonna leave the commissioner world, even though it's still there. I have another question.
Go ahead, we done.
Your album. Oh yeah, I'm speaking right.
Whoa, you actually went there.
Yes, I went there.
Go ahead. Wow.
Your album. Passion and Poetry Before the Mic.
Yes. What, you want me to speak on it? Because you got me baffled that you even brought that up.
Why? You're
Okay.
baffled. It's a part of your life.
You're right, and you did say let's leave the commissioner world, and this is another layer of Demerritt.
Layer.
But,
he's multi-talented and multi-blessed.
Jesus.
So.
But that was a nice plug. But Passion and Poetry Before the Mic is out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. It's out all over the place. So go get it. But it was a project released earlier this year in January, and we had a great album release. We have 3 videos out. One called Just Living, one called Is It Worth It, and the third one is called Get Down, which I'm proud to be able to film with the Northern Viking alumni.
Okay.
Yeah, they blessed us all with their presence for that video. So the album is powerful. I believe it was my heart, my story, and it talks about before the mic. So it talks about instances with the case in college, instances with my wife, us growing as a family, and it even reveals something that most men won't talk about, and that's me being molested as a child by my uncle. So it's just these certain stories that are in there. I love words, I love poetry, so I put poetry in my passion, which are, music, and I put it together, and I just gave you my life in a nice synopsis. So,
wow.
Yeah.
You just blew me away.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth.
I know.
Even if it hurts.
Yes, trust me, I understand. But lastly, do you have anything else that you want to say to the city of Miami, the city of Opa Locka, and anybody who's watching your interview?
2 things to say. 1, to the city of Opa Locka, make sure y'all going out there to vote. Make sure you punch number 172, all right?
172.
172. Trying to make change in our city. So we need your help and your voice to be made. That's 1. 2, listen. I need y'all to blow up Untapped Miami. When I say share this, not just because I'm on here, but you got plenty of plethora of talent and gifts that's all around Miami that this wonderful, beautiful queen is going around and exposing us to. So we need your help. Share the video. Share all the videos. Like the page on Facebook. Like the page on Instagram. And make sure y'all follow your girl. Listen, we community. This is what it's about. Make sure y'all support Untapped Miami. That's the final word.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Untapped Miami with the wonderful, wonderful, and great king himself, Diamos Demerritt. Thank you so much. And the future commissioner. I am speaking it into existence.
Hope for it.
Yes. Pray for it. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Peace and love.